Hello everybody, excitement and stuff. I'm having a jolly day. All sorts of possibilities in the pipeline that I must shout you about later. Very, very exciting. Very exciting. Calm. Now, first of all, we're going to do our log cabin block. This is a good thing, right? What are we on? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Block number 11. Not a difficult one. Oh, I'm wobbling on my table. Oh, it's me getting all excited. Look, there we go. So we've got 4 centre squares. Okay. Done as mini log cabins. Now, me and my bright ideas. My fabrics are quite obviously directional, aren't they? So it's Makower's crowded cows, aren't they just gorgeous? That I had a major wobble just then because Tom's just jumped off the table. That's why. Tom the cat. Not a Tom, a human being. So crowded cows. I just love this fabric. So yeah, so mine's very directional. So in order to get these little blocks right, I had to really think about it. The fabric placement. Yeah, and do you know what I had the biggest problem with? I have a habit of always working my blocks in a clockwise direction. Yeah, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And I had to go the other way. 1, 2, 3. It was like patting and doing that. Oh, it's very hard work. But we've done it. But because I wanted, you know, I thought for a minute there he was upside down. He's not, he's okay, he's down the right way. So yeah, so I've changed, although I was going to do originally all the same 4 fabrics, I've changed the blues a bit so that you could actually see where I've got my fabric placement a little bit easier. Okay, and we've got this nice sort of swathe of a colour, greens and pales going down the middle. I actually quite like it. What I do think, now I've seen it, because I had no idea what I was going to do, and I'll explain that one in a minute as well. I think this would look really nice with 1/2-inch strips, so lots of little ones. I think that would be stunning. So if anyone's out there and up for it, this block, but instead of having inch strips, do it with 1/2-inch and see what happens. And don't forget to place your fabrics around the right ways. Okay, I'm going to put some photos of this over on Patchwork Witterings for you. All right, so there's one photo I've taken where you've got the 4 sort of separated so you can see what I've done individually, and then obviously there'll be one with this all put on as a block. I was just fleeting thing through my brain cell because I didn't know what I was going to do. Now I was sat, it's a nice day here in Cornwall, sat in the sunshine just now having a cup of coffee with some of the other of the household, as it were, and John's turned around and he said to me, do your ladies and gents actually really know that you don't have a clue what you're going to do each day, you Witter? I said, I doubt it. They probably think I've got a bit of a plan going on. I never have. I just sit and I do. So perhaps it should be called spontaneous log cabin, not variations. That might be a better word for it. Spontaneous log cabins. But I didn't have a clue what I was going to do with that until I sat and started. Hence, actually, if anyone's going to try it with 1/2 inches, because I think that'll look really nice. I quite like the idea of that. Yeah, so no, do you know what? I haven't got a clue what I'm going to do until normally on the day. I did this one, what are we now? We're coming up for 2 o'clock. So I started this one about 12 o'clock and I got in, went and had a cup of coffee with John and Paul and everybody. And then that comment came out and I'm like, he said, you've not even done your own work, have you? I'm like, well, I have started it. I'm sorry. I've been busy doing other things. I've got loads of really exciting stuff going on here. New little rulery thing from Andy at Crafty-UK. And I'm just doing up a little quilt with it and a little kit because I think that's going to be really quite nice. So a quilt. So all your fabrics and your little thing that you're going to need in order to do it. And I think that's going to be a nice little quick quilt to be done. So I'm partway through doing that. and taking photos as I go and all the rest of it, so as I can write the pattern up for you. So you don't have to have the thingy, but the thingy makes life so much easier. The little rulery thing, very good. So yeah, so that's later on this afternoon, and then I've got 2 days where I've got to sit and watch workmen do things at a distance. So I'm hopeful that I'm going to get this quilt top finished today to layer up so that I can sit and hand quilt for the next 2 days. So that'll be quite nice, because I've got to sit indoors and it's going to be glorious sunshine. I can't get my head around that. It's going to be fabulous, and I'm going to be stuffed indoors. Maybe the workmen will look nice. I might have a good view yet. That's naughty, isn't it? I love them, really. You can look. It's allowed, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe that's a bit naughty. Maybe that's a bit naughty. Right, yeah, so there we go. So, but excitement. Why I was so, and I am a bit, I keep whinging about this in so much as most of my teaching, and I say most because not all, but most of my teaching and just about all of the quilt shows have been cancelled, haven't they? So actually I find myself in my cupboard doing more and more from my cupboard. Some of you know this, locals certainly know this. Once a year I have an art exhibition at Rock in Cornwall, and normally for 4 or 5 days, but I put my artwork up there because I paint and I draw and I do weird stuff and whatever takes my fancy at the time, and periodically I try to get rid of some of it because I've got so much. And then just off the bat just now, because that's usually at the end of September, and I thought, I don't know, so many people are cancelling everything and it's all a little bit, I thought I'm just going to shout and see. So I've just had a little word with a little chap that is, and there's a possibility that I might have a patchwork exhibition coming up as opposed to an art one, or I might do an art one as well, as all at the same time for a fortnight. That could be really interesting. Watch this space is the answer to that one. I've plonked the idea in his mind and he's come back with possible dates and possibles, and now I'm just waiting for him to come back and confirming things. And if that's the case, we might have a bit of an exhibition going on, and I'll pull out a whole load of my quilts and I'll put them up for everybody to have a little look at. And obviously I'll take all my gear with me and some of my art stuff, and John, who's resident artist as I like to call him, he'll have some of his stuff. He's very, very well known artist locally, John Laver, very well known, and he does the most amazing coastal scenes and birds. I've never seen anyone draw birds quite like it. They really, you want to pluck them off the page. They're fabulous. So anyway, so watch this space. If you're in Cornwall, we might have a bit of an excitement going on, because I'll take my fabrics and everything with me. What the hell? Do it yourself. I've been cancelled everywhere else, so I'll do it myself. It's very exciting if I can do it. If not, I might do it for next year anyway. I think this might be the way to go. I'm quite looking forward to this idea. Oh, very, very excited. Right, anyway, so there we are. We've had a little witter. It is a Wednesday in Cornwall, and it's a bit overcast now, but it's been glorious this morning. Apparently we've got 2 really good days coming up, as I just said, so that'll be good. Yeah, so what else is happening? This one happening. Still need to write up several patterns, lots of them. Ordered masses of fabric yesterday. Oh, I can't wait for that to come in and show you it all. And I've got more things going on in the brain cell for this new range of fabric that I saw yesterday, the Tilda fabric. Oh, it's just fabulous. So I've got another plan going on in the brain cell. I just have too many things and not enough hands and stuff. It's good. I've also got an awful lot of elastic if anybody wants any. I can post it if you need it. Apparently it's getting short. I've gone through half a thingy here, and I know I don't see that many people, so it's cool. Right, there we are. I've gone off totally because I'm all excited, and I've got so many things that might be going on. I just can't wait for this. It's gonna be lovely. Right, so what's our 3 things? Exercise hasn't happened yet today. I'm always saying that, aren't I? I need to do more, full stop, I think, basically is the answer to that one. Exercise. Tidying is not on the cards whatsoever. It's not happening. Kitchen got done, that'll do. Bathroom got done, that'll do. Not doing any more. Friends. How are we doing with the friends department? Are we shouting people? Are we oh, there's a fly. Are we talking to everybody? Is everybody okay? Is everybody happy? I hope everyone's all right. And I hope everyone's still being sensible. Do you know, I might all be getting very excited about, I might get another exhibition in. But it'll all be distanced, and it'll all be cleaned, and it'll all have the registers and everything else that we need to be doing. So, yeah. I hope you're all behaving yourselves as you should, because I can't help thinking we're going to get a second wave in this lot. I really do, because there's an awful lot of silly people in Cornwall doing very silly things at the minute. But there we are. Won't be told, can't be told, all the rest of it. I'm going to say ta-ra. It's very exciting. Very exciting. So, be good, be lovely, and I'll talk to you Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure which this week. And we'll have another block, which will be block 12. We only need 13, and then we can put our quilt top together. That's going to be interesting, isn't it? Can't wait. Photos, please, ladies and gents. Photos. All right. Take care. Be lovely.